Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome in. Welcome to the live stream. This is the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I truly appreciate your time and your support. Yes, the live it's blacked out. The screen is intentionally blacked out. There's nothing wrong with your phone. That's just how we like to do live streams here on the channel. And it's because I just want you to focus on the message that I am relaying to you. And this is a powerful message that I want to say to you. There was a blessing hidden in the injustice. There were blessings hidden in the injustice. And what do I mean by that? Many of you guys are prospering, succeeding, and thriving because of how you responded to an injustice. Your response to an injustice is the reason why you are elevating so high. Because the way you responded to that injustice exposed your good character to God. Some of you don't realize that when you were encountering injustices, God was watching you. He was watching your response, your reactions, and your decisions. And you proved your good character to him. And so because of that, you got blessed tenfolds. That is why you are where those enemies will never be. You have entered rooms and accomplished things that those people from your past will never be. And it's because they don't have the character that you have. There were blessings, hidden treasures, is what the Holy Spirit is telling me. Hidden treasures in that injustice. I know in that moment, it was hurtful. It was painful. It was betraying. It was disappointing. But you didn't even realize. You didn't even realize that you were being tested. Because you went through your season of lack, you're now being blessed with abundance. Because you chose to not pay wrong for wrong, you're now being blessed with abundance. Because you chose to be a good friend. Someone said right on time. Because you chose to be a good friend while they were sabotaging you, envying you, plotting against you. Because you chose to stay a good friend, God is now bringing you good friends, good people who you can rely on, who you can learn from, who will expand you and prosper you instead of delaying you and being a burden to you. Because you chose to have mercy on your enemies and be gracious to those who were undeserving. God has had mercy on your own life and grace upon your own life, because he saw how merciful you were to those who hurt you. God has now extended mercy onto your life and grace over your life. Because you chose to forgive those people, God continues to forgive you for your very own trespasses. Some of you don't realize that your prosperity is due to how you responded to that injustice. Because you had a lover who couldn't see your worth, who couldn't commit, who couldn't be reliable. And you chose to walk away because you chose to walk away with your pride and dignity. God is now bringing you your true love. A man or woman who's going to love and respect you until the end. Your response, your decisions to that injustice is what is taking you to new levels. Because sometimes what the enemy does to you is actually meant to bless you. Sometimes what the enemy intends to hurt you with ends up blessing you. So tell those past people in your life, tell them thank you. Thank you for being unreliable. Thank you for being untrustworthy. Thank you for being dishonest. Because I chose to be a better person than you. And that's why now God is bringing me all of these good things. Because of what you did to me, it allowed me to show my very own character. You exposed your character through what you did to me. But it allowed me to show my own character and the goodness of my heart. God sees the heart of man. And it's through the experiences that we go through that God is able to see the heart that we carry. So many times when we face injustices, unfairness, many times when we go through tough times, those are the significant moments that God is really watching us, because he's trying to see, okay, what heart does this person have? Will they still be a good person when someone does them wrong? Will they still be an honest person when there is dishonesty around them? Will they still be a faithful person when things get hard? When things seem to be impossible? Will they still be obedient if I don't give them what they want? It is through the crucial and critical moments of our lives that God really watches us and acknowledges who we truly are, the heart that we carry. Anyone can be a good person when everything is fine. Anyone can be happy and cheerful and loving when life is good. But how are you when life isn't so good? Anyone can be a good friend when someone treats you good, right? Someone treats you good, so you want to go and treat them back. You want to go and treat them good back, right? But will you still treat someone good if they treat you wrong? Or will you pay wrong for wrong? Sometimes what the enemy does to us, the enemy is actually giving us a platform, an opportunity to show off in front of God. And say, I know you did this and that to me, but I'm going to rise above it because I know my Holy Father is watching. I'm not going to let you drag me down to your level. I'm not going to put a charge on my record because I want to be vindictive or revengeful. Sometimes the enemy will do things to you, but it gives you the perfect platform to show good character and to prove yourself to God. Look at where you're at. Take a look around you. You're where those people could never be because they don't have your character. They don't have your integrity. They don't have your morals. They don't. Why do you think you're higher up? Why do you think you're so elevated? Certain doors are opening for you, and it will never open for those people. What the enemy does to you can be used as a moment of elevation. It's just all about perspective. It's all about perspective. I used to say in my readings, what people do to you is between you, let me start over. What people do to you is between them and God. How you respond is between you and God. God sees it all. You don't have to throw stones. You don't have to get your hands dirty. Let them take that charge by themselves. You just rise above it so that you can be blessed. For those of you who experience thieves, for those of you who had enemies who tried to rob you of something, that's fine. Let them take it. That's fine. Let them take it because God is about to restore it back in your life and it's going to be 10 times better. Because when you were robbed, you chose to still push forward. You chose to still walk around with your head up high, even though you felt empty, even though you felt deprived, robbed. For those of you who experience an injustice, that's fine. Let God deal with them. But I hope you respond in a way where when God is ready to balance that scale of justice, the enemy will be put to shame. When the enemy does bad, when anyone does bad to you, keep on doing good. Keep on doing good. The more you do good, the more you will be blessed. And it can be seen. It can be seen as you look around you. Look at the life that you're living. Look at the people who love you. Look at the opportunities that are coming in. Look at how you're growing and prospering and flourishing. Look at you. You're blessed. You're blessed because of how you chose to handle an injustice. What the enemy does to you can be used as an opportunity to elevate. All right? Some of you don't even realize that your blessings doubled. Your blessings doubled because of how you responded to their wrongdoing. What do I mean by it doubled? I meant that what God initially intended to give you, he said, oh no, let me double it. Let me give them more. Because they didn't just go through an injustice, but they chose to stay in character. They chose to be obedient. They chose to be humble. They chose to be righteous. So let me bless them double. What the enemy does to you, the wrongs that people do to you, it can be used as an opportunity to elevate. I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, that's fine. Throw those stones at me. That's fine. Plot on me. It's not going to work. That's fine. Betray me. God's going to bring me better people. That's fine. Be disloyal. God's going to bring me people who will commit and be faithful and devoted. That's fine. Try to sabotage me because God's going to come in and redeem me like never before. That's fine. Lie on me, talk about me. That's fine. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to put a charge on my case. I'm not going to put a charge on my record. That's with you. That's fine. Lie on me. I'm not going to do that to you. I won't throw stones at you. I'll let God, as you lie on me, I'll let God reveal more truths about me. I'll let him shine his divine light on me. That's fine. Rise above it so that those blessings can come in double. Every time the enemy wrongs you, remember what I said. You can use that as an opportunity to elevate. And they don't realize, that's the funny thing, they don't realize that what they're doing is prospering you. They don't realize it. Because what they did to you was intended to hurt you, but it ended up prospering you. How? Because of your response. Because you chose to rise above it. because you chose to turn the other cheek. So then that blessing comes in double. They don't realize it. That's why some of you guys keep on winning and winning. I'm laughing because the Holy Spirit is revealing this to me so clearly. Right? So it just says, stack those stones into a castle. Exactly. Let them keep on throwing stones at you. That's fine. They're going to build you a castle. You know, let them keep on throwing stones, bricks, whatever. They're gonna build your castle. Some of them have already done that. They don't even realize it. They're stalking you and watching you like, how in the world are they elevating? How in the world are they prospering? How in the world are they looking so good? As they're waiting for your downfall, sending you negative energies and hoping that you will fall, God is watching them. God is like, okay, the more negativity you send to my child, the more I'm going to bless them. Since you're sitting there and waiting for them to fall, I will make sure that they prosper. The more haters, the more blessings. They don't realize that. The enemy is slow, y'all. People who want to be agents of the devil, people who want to be children of the devil, they are dumb. They're very stupid people. Because they don't realize that the things that they do to people, it really has no power over them unless you give them power. It said reconnecting. I must be talking something here because the devil is mad. I have really good connection in my home. So I don't know why all of a sudden it said reconnecting. I must be preaching something that the devil doesn't the devil doesn't want you. Let them keep on talking about you. Let them keep on talking about you. They're giving you free promotion. They're advertising you for free. You don't even have to pay to be advertised. They're bringing you an audience because what eventually happens is those people who they bring to you to hate you, those people end up liking you. They end up being inspired by you. They end up favoring you. They end up defending you and protecting you from the same person who brought them to hate you. Let them keep on trying to, block you and challenge you. Because what they're doing is teaching you perseverance. What they're doing is teaching you how to overcome difficulties, how to be skilled. Let them keep on revealing their true character to you because you're learning. By them revealing their tactics, their psychopathic behavior, their evil, wicked mentality, you're learning. You're like, oh, I'm learning this person. I know for me personally, I know a lot about narcissists and psychopaths and sociopaths and all sorts of paths because people have revealed that side of them. They don't even realize that they were giving me a free lesson on psychology. They don't even realize it. They don't realize it. Let them keep on treating you recklessly. Some of you were treated recklessly. They didn't consider your feelings. They didn't have your best interest. But you still chose to love them. You still chose to pray for them. And you still cared about them. And it was through that God saw your heart. Some of you have opportunities coming towards you. Some of you have roles and positions that you're about to be put in. You're going to play a significant role in certain people's lives. You're going to have a specific seat or position. And it's because God saw your character. And so he knows that you can handle this role that he is calling you to play. He knows that you can handle this position that he is putting you in because you carry the wisdom. And most of all, you have the heart for it. I'm telling you guys, the more they hate you is the more that they bless you. The more plots and schemes they create against you, the more protected you are. Some of you have teams upon teams of guardian angels just watching over you. And it's because the warfare was so immense that they all had to come around you and protect you. And now you're like a giant that no one can touch, that no weapons can touch. You see, the enemy thought, let me just be persistent and keep on attacking this person. Let me be tricky and conniving and keep on, being crafty with my weapons against this person. But what they don't realize is the more and more they attacked you, the more and more angels came to your rescue. And now it's hard for anything to touch you. They upgraded your protection. They strengthen your protection. Some of you don't even realize that what the enemy did to you, it unlocked certain things within you. It unlocked certain gifts that you didn't even know you had, certain wisdom, certain interests that you didn't even know you had. Some of you are so greatly knowledgeable because of what the enemy tried to do to you. You learned so much. And you started to study and research and make discoveries. And that's the true alchemist in you, where you can turn bad into something good. It's all about perspective. And once you evolve and you become so awakened, you really start to see things from a high perspective, where when you do face adversity, instead of you becoming angry, you ask yourself, what is this that God is trying to teach me here? What's the lesson here? Because you know that the challenges are meant to elevate you in some way, shape, or form. I'm reading y'all's comments. God makes no mistakes. I trust divine plan. And some of you are so far ahead from the enemy. Some of you, you're not who you used to be. It's because you've progressed so much, which is such a good thing. When you can't even resonate with past people, places, and things, that's how you know you've learned the lesson. You are so far ahead of those people. So far ahead. And some of you don't realize all they can really do. Some of you don't even realize that those enemies, those people from your past, they're now inspired by you. They're learning from you. They're taking notes on your life. You're inspiring them. You're guiding them. That's how far ahead you are. That now you are the teacher and they are the student. They want to be just like you. You're their mentor. I'm telling you. What the enemy does, it can truly be used as an opportunity to prosper. Show out. Every time the enemy tries to do something to you, show out. Show God that you are nothing like them and everything like him. Show out. Reveal your true character, your heart, your good heart. Reveal it. Show out. Because that blessing is just going to come in. It's going to be an overflow of blessings. Someone said lead by example. Exactly. Some of these people are looking at your life and they're like, man, yeah, maybe I should have, I could have done things differently. Some of you don't realize you are the lesson. Just by the way you responded to them, it taught them a major lesson about themselves, their behavior, their mentality. Rise above it. As uncomfortable as it may be, as frustrating as it may be, as hurtful as it may be, you just have to rise above it because it will be for your best interest if you do. Sometimes you just got to be humble. The way I look at it is, who am I that people can't wrong? Who am I that people can't take advantage of? Who am I that people can't harm, or plot on? Who am I? Just be humble servants. If they could do it to Jesus Christ, man, they could do it to me. Just be humble. And don't let what the enemy does to you seep inside of you, Don't give them that kind of power. So I'm going to end the reading here. Thank you guys so very much. I just needed to relay this message for you. It's a powerful and very beautiful message. Thank you all so much for your support. I love you all. Bye.